Welcome to qnawire.
So to find the weight of the wire for part A, we know that the weight of the wire is going to be equal to the proportionality limit of wire times the Young's modulus of the wire times the cross-sectional area of the wire. So the weight is going to be equal to 0.0016 times the Young's modulus, so 20 times 10 to the 10th pascals times the area, so 0.05 times 10 to the negative fourth meters squared, and this is equaling 1600 newtons. So that would be the weight. And then for part B, when they're asking us for the elongation, we can say that the elongation is the change in length. This would be equal to the force divided by the area times the original length divided by the Young's modulus. So this would be equal to the force. We can say 0.05 times 10 to the negative fourth meters squared times 20 times 10 to the 10th pascals. And then for the force, again, 1600 newtons, it would simply be the weight, and then times the original length of 4 meters. And we find that the elongation is going to be equal to 0.0064 meters. So this would be your answer for part B. And then for part C, we want to find the maximum weight. This would be equal to the change in length divided by the original length, so the strain times the Young's modulus times A. So essentially, we're just manipulating this equation right here in part B. And so this is going to be equal, the weight max is going to be equal to 6.5 times 10 to the negative third times 20 times 10 to the 10th pascals times, again, 0.05 times 10 to the negative fourth meters squared. And then this would be divided by the original length. In this case, the original length, the strain is, we don't actually have, we're 6.5 times 10 to the negative third. That represents the strain, rather. My apologies. This represents the strain. So if this is the new strain, rather, instead of the strain that we calculated here, we can say that the weight of the maximum weight rather, is going to be equal to 6.5 times 10 to the positive third newtons. So this would be our answer for part C. That is the end of the solution. Thank you for watching.